What is wrong with my seat? Let me fix this seat. Hello, everyone. It's your boy Reese, right back at you with another one today. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, HOTFACTS with Robert Reese. If it's your first time, tell all your friends and family, anyone you may know, join in on this. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Okay, so just let them know. Go to YouTube, type up hot, and you just have to put in the F and the A, and we are right there live. Okay, want to get you in to what we got going on today. We got a lot of great news. We got some really big, important news. If you are, my thing went back on my chair. That got me there. I have some really important news. If you are a Doordash driver, this is going to impact and affect everyone at some point. It's already affecting some people right now as we speak. Okay, I'm gonna direct everyone new who is new here. We follow Mr. Man Bruce Lee there. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. Okay, we try to keep that in you at all times. Also, TTMATBF, train the mind and the body follows. Okay, keep doing that stuff. Everything will be all right. Okay, want to make a rundown of right now, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the pass hitters in my area. We got Starbucks. For some reason, I don't know what's going on in the morning time, but Starbucks is a killer. I went there 5 times this morning. I did 9 orders in 2 hours and 40 minutes. So that's not bad. But that Starbucks for the past 3 days has been hitting in the morning time. I've been making a lot of money. And actually, the whole center right there has been buzzing. I have been doing 9 orders a day, pretty much, and it starts off in the morning time, and all the places inside that town gate center have been buzzing me off, and I have not been going no more than 2 miles. Okay, people, so that is controlling cash flow with the gas flow. Okay, so I want to give a shout out to that the whole center, but specifically that Starbucks in the morning time. Obviously, I've been hitting my ramen 369 sushi up doing that. If you drive in my area, in my market, make sure you hit that place up. Also, Get Upside Challenge. I want every single person out there. I challenge you. Okay, I challenge you. The Get Upside Challenge. I am saving all of what I am doing or getting back on my cash back from Get Upside. People are throwing away gas, and people are like, man, I'm throwing away this money, man, and I'm not getting nothing back. They keep raising prices. Get Upside is a way for you to get cash back per gallon when you go ahead and make your purchase. So you can cash out, do whatever you want, do whatever you want to do with it. It's yours, your choice. I'm going to stack this all the way up. Okay, I went and put gas in today. So I have a processing up there for Exxon. It's processing, but I put gas in today. I have $36.12 right now. Okay, so I am not going to cash this out. I have that in there. I can cash it out and do whatever I want. I'm going to let that stack up for the whole remainder of the year and show you guys how much I got back. It'll be like, the car insurance commercials, the AAA and things like that. They say, look, we save an extra $500. We were able to do this and that. I'm going to show you exactly how much I'm going to be saving and how much I have saved up. And that is with the Get Upside app. And that is the Get Upside Challenge, everyone. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. If you would like to be featured in the beginning of one of the episodes, please send that in to the newyou.rr@gmail.com. That is the newyou.rr@gmail.com. You can also SMS those to me, okay? And you can reach me on the Hot Facts line, 951-595-8030. This is the Hot Facts with Robert Reese line. Okay, that's 595-8030, area code 951. Okay, don't be afraid. You can make the calls while we are live when I open them up for the to be placed. go ahead and send in what you got to do, or you can type in there. Any questions that you may have, go ahead and shoot them. Anyone that's brand new, I've been driving for a very, very long time. I've been driving for longer than most people put together, okay? I'm one of the originals. When it first started out here in San Francisco, then it moved down here to SoCal. That's when I hopped on. I've been driving for a long time, people. We're going back to 2015 here, okay? So there's many that I have forgotten that people will never know because forgotten. Okay, but that's why I'm doing this 2 to 3, so all that stuff comes back out and it's never going to be lost. I will be able to help you guys out with every single thing possible. Okay, also before we get started, I promised this lady. I met a lady in Starbucks. She passed me out one of these flyers right here, and it is actually the address to my cousin's church. They share a church. In the morning time, it's a certain church, and then it switches, then it's a different church. So I told her I would go ahead and let the people around this area know what's going on. Okay, now we do know it's Easter time. Everything is coming up. Okay, and this is, don't matter if you're Christian, don't matter if you're Catholic, it does not matter. It's the same person. Goes over to everything. Okay, so she passed me this flyer, and I said from 2 to 3 I go ahead and I do great stuff for the community. If you go ahead and watch, you will see this. So if you are in my area here, okay, they have Hope for the Time of the End. Okay, and it is beginning Saturday, April 2nd. Okay, at 7:05 p.m. This is in Moreno Valley, California. The address is 12649 Indian Street, Moreno Valley, California. Okay, 12649 Indian Street, Moreno Valley, California. They have multiple nights. They have 4 nights that's going to be going on. Okay, they have a speaker. Okay, his name is Harold Zapata. He's been sharing the Bible prophecies and seminars for 32 years with his passion, and he reaches people here in the U.S. and in Latin America. Okay, so he does that. Their topics will include, they have Saturday, April 2nd. Then they have Sunday, April 9th. Assure God is in uncertain times. Assure God in uncertain times. That's a typo on there in there, but I still got that. Okay, night 2. One, it says on the eve of Armageddon. On the eve of Armageddon. They also have Jesus and his heavenly sanctuary on the 3rd night. And on the 4th night, they have the rise of the dreaded Antichrist. So that goes down April 2nd. I promised her I was going to go ahead and give them a shout out on Hot Facts because this is hot facts for somebody out there. Okay, it is still hot facts. There you go. I also met a gentleman while I was in the store. His name is Z. He went ahead and subscribed. He typed up, well, he let me see his phone, and he said, put it in. So when I just typed up hot facts, he said, oh, you're moving, you working. He subscribed. Okay, he's going fishing right now. I told him he'll get a chance to listen to me while he's fishing right up there at Lake Paris. He is doing that. So Z, I told you I was going to shout you out. You subscribe. Hopefully you are listening, and thank you for that subscription. People, I got 5 subscriptions in for the morning shift. You all know the goal is 1,000. If you have friends, family out there, please let them see what this is all about. Let them see the episodes. We're trying to get 1,000. Let them know there's giveaways, there's stuff like that. We do have a giveaway coming up. It came so quickly just 8 days ago. We did the 100th subscriber giveaway. We are approaching 300 right now. So we're moving. We do have a giveaway coming up. Looks like it's going to be relatively soon. When everything is going good, I will let you guys know when that will be. We also have the You're Watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, the contest. As we all know, my daughter Ava will be choosing the winners. The top 3 will win a prize. Top 1 wins the ultimate prize. The other 2, you still win something. You will not be left out because, hey, you are repping. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, okay? We got that. I met another gentleman while I was doing my delivery today, and this is pretty cool right here. It's a younger fella. He was at Applebee's, and he was sitting there with his dad. And his dad walked out on the phone, and he asked me. He said, so do you guys really make all right money doing this? So I let him know some numbers, okay. And he shook his head and said he didn't know what he was doing what he was doing. What's up, Robert B. Drone? He said, wow. I said, hey, I explained everything. I explained that I show, the newcomers and people exactly what's going on, how to get your tips at Leave It Doors and things like that, and how to make the most. He said he was going to go ahead and subscribe. And if I'm not mistaken, I think his name was William. I told William this. I said, William, if you go ahead and watch, I have the links to sign up to drive. He's interested in driving right now. So I said, if you go on to Hot Facts with Robert Reese, if I see that you subscribe, I said, when you sign up to drive and you do, and you sign up, I'll throw you $20 right there to help start you off driving, okay, with the gas. So William, if you are watching, that's the offer. The links are in all my videos. You can click on the link and see the link to sign up to drive with Uber Eats. You click on that. Let me know once you are in, I'll go ahead and throw you $20, okay, to start you off with gas right there. And that's from Hot Facts to you, Will. Robert B. Drone just chimed in, people. Robert B. Drone said, I just got $15 from Doordash delivery fee. Ever heard of that? He says, he might have said, never heard of that today. I got $5 for the gas. What's the extra 15 for? Okay, and you said you got that from DoorDash? Okay, well, Robert B. Drone, let me tell you this. I have some important news for you DoorDash drivers right now, and you just led me into that right there. So, you guys all know that out here in California, we have Proposition 22. Okay, so for every active hour when you hit accept, you're getting paid the minimum wage for whatever city that you are working in. Okay, so and we get paid every 2 weeks with whatever you work in those those 2 week period. Okay, happens twice a month. Okay, you still get paid everything you originally get paid and everything else. We also get the medical, dental, and vision benefits also. Okay, and we get a $1,272 healthcare stipend every 4 months, and we also and that goes in on the first, in between the first and the third of every single quarter. Okay, you get that. Also, here is what the greatest news is. Now, we all heard a lot of people giving me backlash saying, I wouldn't accept, the orders I accept if there was no Prop 22. Well, I've been driving for about 8 years, and Prop 22 has only been here for 1 year, meaning that what I do to make my money outweighs what Prop 22 was doing anyway. So this is what I do. Now I just make more. Here's the DoorDash news for you guys. Everyone that said that that's going to be something that's not going to be good, in Memphis right now, in Memphis, okay, what they are doing, they have unrolled a guarantee for your active hours. They unleashed this in Memphis, and I will break this down for you, okay? They're doing it in markets to see how it's going to work. They're trying to piggyback off of what California has with the Prop 22. So in Memphis, the drivers will receive $17 per hour, okay? In Memphis, if you live in Memphis and you are watching this, or if you know someone, tell them to listen right now. If you are in Memphis, you will be getting, okay, $17 per hour for active hours on the clock. Okay, you are getting that for active hours on the clock. This is in Memphis. How this is broken down is, oh, Rob, I just saw that too. How this is broken down is because there's a lot of people not accepting orders and things like that. The more orders you accept, you cannot drop more than one order in an hour. If you drop more than one order in an hour and your completion rate is not above 80%, you will not qualify for the $17 an hour. Okay, they are doing this from when you hit accept all the way until the order is dropped off. You are going to get that paid, and they're going to do that at the end of every single day, I do believe, for the drivers in Memphis. Okay, so you are going to get the $17 an hour for your active time plus whatever you originally got for each order. Okay, for each order, let's say you did 9 orders. Let's say you got paid $100 for 9 orders. Okay, you got paid $100. You got paid $100 for 9 orders. So here's what you're gonna do. For however long it took for you to get those 9 orders, let's say it took you 4 hours to get those 9 orders in. Okay, you are going to have $17 times 4. Okay, so you're gonna be throwing yourself in some extra money. Okay, so that's a good thing. Now just add that up every single day you work. But you have to have a completion percentage of 80%, and you cannot drop no more than 1 order every hour. The goal is they want to keep those orders picking up because there's a lot of orders out there, and there is a dasher out there who have he's expressed this, and he said that he's been letting orders go, and on the third one, it's always a good order. So he has been accepting the orders even if they're small because they've been paying them very, very well. So I'm not going to give this dasher's name. If you know the channel where it was leaked on, Paid to Drive, it was leaked on there. Okay, it's a very, very popular driver who has admitted that. And this is very beneficial for the Doordash drivers, okay? It's going to help benefit you. If you minus out 1 order in an hour and your completion percentage is under 80%, you do not qualify. The only ones that qualify are the drivers who are accepting. Obviously, if they're accepting every single one, they're going to get 2 or 3 an hour. So they're having an acceptance rate of about 90%. 90% acceptance rate, 80% completion rate will help you get $17 an hour for your active time if you are driving in Memphis. Okay, if you are in Memphis, they're working it out there. It seems like the drivers are reacting and having a positive reaction to it. Once it's done there, be sure that there might be a pause in it, but they will start introducing it all over. And all of you guys, like I said, will be piggybacking off of what we did here in California. And check this out. We went to court and fought for it. You guys, looks like you guys will not have to go to court and fight for it. It's just going to be something that's put in. Now, if you guys want the medical benefits and the healthcare stipend and all of that, that's what you're going to have to go ahead and fight for, it looks like. So that is the biggest update right now. So that means if DoorDash is looking into that, then that means that Grubhub or any other of the places, they'll have to follow suit because they don't want to be a company that's losing drivers because they can't get this and that done. So the other companies are going to have to follow suit. DoorDash followed suit directly after Uber, and now in Memphis, Tennessee, these drivers are getting paid $17 an hour on top of everything that they are already getting right now. So in Memphis, Tennessee, all you drivers that have been turning down offers and you are not able to get into this, that means you have to start accepting your orders and completing them with 80%. Then they will invite you in for that. Now, Robert B. Drone said he sent me a picture right now. Let's check this out because he said he just got paid an extra 15 and he does not know why he got paid an extra 15. So we are going to check this thing out. Photo received. Okay, Robert B. Drone. It says, now people look, this is on his DoorDash right here, okay? This is on Robert B. Drone's DoorDash. It says, thank you for completing deliveries. Here's extra pay for those orders, okay? That's $15 right there. I don't know where that came from. He don't know where it came from, but someone put that in his account. He's in North Carolina, people. Wilmington, North Carolina. So if you are around Wilmington, North Carolina, I know Renee, Tony, you are in North Carolina also. If you guys are in North Carolina, I strongly suggest you just check your payouts and see if you got blessed like that. That's freaking good right there. Okay. Said break time. Said how we all today? We all doing good. TFT, we all doing good. Just ended this lunch shift. I just ended mine also. I did 9 orders, okay, in 2 hours and 41 minutes. 9 orders in 2 hours and 41 minutes. So they're gonna add in the 45 cents on those. So that's another $4.05 that's gonna be going added in to all of those. I went to Starbucks. Think 5 times this morning, the exact same Starbucks. I went back to my hotspot and it was just, I was just knocking them out left and right. Okay. So, and this has all been the morning time. Okay. So I want people to see that you can make money in the morning time. Just because there's not a whole bunch of people ordering, there is a percentage of people that order. Also today, I had an experience with the Ring doorbell microphone. Okay, it's happened to me a few times in the past, but I was delivering. It's on today's episode. I'll have this episode up after I get done with this. I got to finish editing, throw that up. But I came across the home that I deliver to all the time, and even though it's a leave-it door, the gentleman he stands outside. So when he stands outside, I'm like, okay, leave it door, but he stands outside. This time he actually stayed inside and he was speaking to me through his Ring doorbell. Once I arrived on the actual app, I walked on up, his thing went, and then he started talking to me. So people do watch you and they speak to you, apparently, straight through the Ring doorbell. As of right now, I want to go ahead and do a rundown. Thank you, Robert, and everyone else who's watching. I do know that I have been seeing people they watch, and you can't see them when they're in here. So, because I get text messages. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Rob, how was your day today? Let me know. Let me know what your run was looking like. See what Robert's run was looking like. Let me see this right here for you guys. Let me see. I know they're trying to bring in a delivery service from the UK over here. I don't know how well it's gonna do, but somehow anything from over there that touches this red, white, and blue soil does better than our stuff. And I don't know how that works, but those Brits don't know what to do. Okay, so they said something about something from the UK maybe heading over here, and it has to do with food delivery. It was a really brief article. I don't know if it was spam or not, but they do have our companies out there. So if they are going to bring in something from over there to over here, hopefully it's something that makes a lot of sense, because a lot of the things over here don't make sense. But this big news with you guys getting paid that $17 an hour is really great news. I can't wait to hear the reactions from the people when they start getting it, because I'm pretty sure, because in that Pedro interview, when I was getting all that backlash, man, I survived that one. I survived that room. That was a tough room, but I think I did good, and I won myself, and they all respect me now. They all respect me now. They all respect me. But I know that there were drivers. I know that there were drivers there who probably drive in Memphis, and some of these people were saying that they won't accept Prop 22. You're going to make less money if you do. So while this is leveled out to that area in Memphis, I want to see if drivers say, I'm not going to take the money for my hours. Okay, 14 orders. Yep, 14 orders, 4 hours. That's 100. Hey, people, look. 14 orders. Okay, people, 4 hours. Okay, $100, 25 an hour. Got the orders in. My man is working in California. Okay, so now he's getting paid an extra $16 times 4 right there, and he's making it. Now this is his lunch break. He's gonna drive the dinner shift and probably do just about the exact same thing in less trips, because at dinner time you do get paid a little more. That is the only thing. If you're going to do a split shift, you have to know that the morning and the lunch shift is going to be less paying than the dinner shift. But that doesn't mean you neglect the breakfast time or the late a.m. to lunch. You hop in there, because all that's going to do is add into what you're going to make. And obviously, as you see, 14 orders now, and where we are, that's 14 different chances that he can get a tip. So I treat it like a scratcher. He has 14 scratchers right there. You know how on scratchers they say 1 in 4 win. He's got 14 orders right there. We're gonna play those odds on those tips. Oh, and also tip alert, tip alert, tip alert, tip alert. You thought I forgot about that tip alert. He went ahead and got uh it was like a point 0.4 mile McDonald's order. Okay, point 0.4 mile late night order. Went ahead and picked it up. Most people will turn that McDonald's order down because it's McDonald's late night. It's really a drive-through. No, I will go to McDonald's late night. I don't go 7 p.m. to 10. Like primarily, I avoid McDonald's. After that, oh, I'll go through the drive-through. They changed the location on them, right? He went to the other location, and guess what happened? He got a $20 tip alert in cash. Point 0.4 mile turned into a different address because they can do that on Uber. It probably wasn't a very far address. And when he got there, they had $20 in cash because most drivers would have just dropped it and not even went to the other address. That's called customer service, crossing your T's, dotting your I's. And when he got there, they made sure that he was rewarded for that with a nice 20 of them. Okay. Now that's way more than the little handouts for gas. That's $20. He can throw that right in his gas tank and keep rolling. Or you go ahead and get you something to eat, whatever you want to do. You can actually use that to buy something you may use for your vehicle for driving. That is excellent there, people. That's why I say, you never turn down certain things. One man's trash is another man's treasure, and that right there is awesome. That's the biggest one in that situation that I have personally seen. I haven't got one with a $20 tip on the change of address. I've gotten like 5s and 8s and things like that, but a 20, that was nice. I put that in the same category as my $100 cash tip on Valentine's Day. Okay, so that is that. Hold on, I think Ava, you okay? Oh, I think my daughter. Hold on, I think something fell in the room. Ava. How'd you fall? You were jumping on the bed? Huh? And you fell down right there? Okay, well, let's see it. You were asleep? Hmm? Lay on that bed, okay? Lay on that one, okay? You're trying to listen to me? You're trying to listen to me? What are you doing? Okay. Okay, Robert. All right. You okay? Okay, just lay down, Mouse. Ooh-wee. All right, I'm back. My daughter fell out the bed. I said, "What in the world was that?" She fell out of the bed. I said, "Were you jumping?" No, she just said she rolled over. So that means she must have just dozed off. I think she was trying to listen to me in her room and she fell off and she's embarrassed because daddy had to go in there and she fell. I do think that is what it is. But for those of you just joining in, we had a Supreme, before that went on, we had a Supreme tip alert, $20 cash tip alert for giving some service and going the extra mile. And that's what he did. Okay. I'll tell you 71, 7 orders, 3 hours, 95 people. People, look, 7 orders. Okay. 7 orders, 3 hours, $95. I got a notification right there. Cash App. Okay. Thank you so much, Frenisha. Thank you so much. $5. Okay. Thank you so much right there. I gladly appreciate that. Gladly appreciate that. Now, people, I want you guys to see 7 orders in 3 hours, okay? $95. That's that 30 right there that people talk about. That's that 30 right there. Okay. People are like, well, how can you make, that much money? All I do is try to give the tips that can help. I'm not saying they're going to help 100% of the time, but if you give them a shot, you are making sure that you are throwing any BS out the window. You want to make sure you capitalize on every single order. Even if you don't make the hit, okay, you at least got the swing at it. You got to do that, okay? Remember, if you play sports, the greatest baseball players they only hit like 31% of the time, okay? The very best NBA three-point shooters, okay? The very best, they're at about 40%, okay? The very best, rare go above that, okay? It's like that, okay? It's like that. You gotta make sure, just play the percentages and play the odds. If you let 100% go, there's no way in the world you're gonna make 1%. These are those. She said, but she declined a lot. So you must be multi-apping. You're multi-apping. Yeah, the multi-app. You're multi-apping. You may make sure. But in that time with the multi-app, you're still going to use stuff. You got $95 there in 3 hours on a multi-app. There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. In 3 hours means you can take yourself a good break. When you go to work, everybody knows this. It don't matter what job you got. Some places do that bull crap, that bull jive, that you get a 10-minute break and you got to walk to the break room. It takes like 4 minutes like you're in school. And then when you get down and sit down, you can only sit down and stand right back up and walk right on back. Then you get to places, where it's 15-minute break every 2.5 hours. You get stuff like that. People, when you can make that much in 3 hours of your active time, you get a chance to take a longer break. I take a 6-hour break in between my shifts. I start early. I end right before lunch is going to be slowing down, and then I stop, and then I start way back at like 6:30 at night, and then I'll go until like 10 or 11. I'll stay active. I'll be online, but it just depends on how quick the orders come. Okay, but I take like a 6.5-hour break in between. I get a chance to, my sons will have volleyball games and stuff like that, in and out of practice, stuff like that. All that time is there. Make your money quickly so you don't have to stress about that, and then you are all the way good. That is some great stuff right there. Anybody else out there, if you are working, let me know where you're at. Let me know if you had something happen that you thought you could have changed and you just need an opinion on it. Throw it out there. We're all here to help. We're all here to give you some of that good positive love. Okay, throw it out there. I'm gonna let a lot of you viewers know. I was asked by someone yesterday, and I know I've said this in past videos. I've got almost 190 videos now. Someone asked me just the other day, and I forgot. So I do apologize. Said, how many orders have I done in one day? 34 orders in one day on one app. Okay. It's one app, but it's Postmates and Uber Eats. So in California, Postmates is very popular, just like Doordash and Uber Eats. So I know in some areas, Postmates is not even, I don't know. But out here, people order, they actually go on Postmates. So one app, 34 orders, and in that day I made $330. Okay. That was a very, very great day. It was a lot of orders. It was not a whole lot of large orders. It was just a lot of orders, and then just me working extremely hard on making sure I get tips, and I got a lot of tips that day. So that was the most I ever had in one day. Now, the most orders I've ever had at one time, picking up at one spot, 5. I have 5, and this is food. I was in Chipotle and I had to grab 5 orders at Chipotle. That was it. The most I ever had to go grab was a pharmacy prescription, and I had to pick up 6 pharmacy prescriptions to 6 different addresses. Okay, I got tipped on 2 of those, and the rest they don't tip because the people are paying through insurance. So, no one tips insurance. No one does. Okay. Even if you're a driver, they're still going to think you're insurance because they order through script drop. They don't order it through anything else. So they still see you as insurance. The nicer people will go ahead and bless you, but I like to give people their medicine. Go ahead and make sure they got their stuff. But 6 orders at one time. Has anyone here had over 3 orders from one place? Let me know that because I want to know. I want to see if they're just throwing stuff at me like that because they know I take them. Let me see this here. I have a buddy, like I told you guys, he's out there in the UK and he's on his bike. He was out for a little bit, but he is back. Mr. Peace, welcome back. Glad to see you back on your e-bike. People. Robert B. Drone said he picked up four orders. Now, people in the UK, they ride bikes way more than we ride bikes here. They have, Google has the most impressive mapping I've ever seen. They have bike routes where they cut through buildings and apartments and little trails that they have actual bike routes. And my man uses his bike and makes money, and he's killing people. He's killing people in cars. I guess some of the areas, man, are busy and stuff, and he gets to maneuver and get right on into those spots on that bike. It's an e-bike, so it has a battery and he can pedal. Only thing with the e-bike is you have to really monitor how you use the electric side. I would pedal mostly and then use it if there's like hills and stuff like that. I know he had a time where he was riding and he only had like 20% left of power. The rest was going to be on his good old quadriceps and hamstrings and calves. Okay. He was going to have to go ahead and work with that. But that actually stopped me from wanting to go ahead and do the bike. I was this close from getting a bike just so I can travel to like downtown LA to where the high-rise buildings. I wanted to try that out and get a Schwinn, a Trek, something that's nice and sleek so I can get my in and out and pedal real good. But once I saw that, I was like, no. And they almost sent him on the freeway on his bike because it's an e-bike. No. I instantly threw bike out the window, and that's that. I will bike for fun. Peace, but big up to you, man. Big up to you. You are a brave man, and I know you almost get hit by a car all the time because when I ride my bike, I have to make sure when I'm because I ride like a biker on the street. I don't ride the sidewalk and almost hit people holding back and stuff. I ride the bike lane. I make my left turns when the cars make their turns. I'm right next to the car. I ride in the street. So I know when I'm coming past the freeways, those cars don't stop. They just right on through. And cars just don't stop coming out of like businesses and stuff. So man, big ups to you there. I hope that you ride safe. Always wear your helmet. Don't want to see you crash, okay? See, Ayana said, wow, 4. She said, I'm scared to do a double order. Don't be afraid to do a double order. Don't be afraid. If you can get from one place and they give you all the addresses, just look at it like this. If you get like 4, you're like the mailman now. House. That's pretty much it. And you dip. But the best thing about the multiple orders, or what a lot of people don't realize, the multiple orders are just multiple times you can get tipped. So anytime I can show my face in front of someone, I'm trying to get a commission. Okay, I'm trying to get a commission. Whoever's not trying to get a commission, I don't know. You can make a lot of commission in this job. A lot of commission in this job. Oh, and a side hustle too. Largest stack I've had it 7 Walmart Express orders. Ooh, wee! I'm terrified of that. The word Walmart, no, that right there is great. That right there is great. But I myself am terrified of Walmart, groceries, Instacart. I am afraid. I had the worst experience anyone could ever have when dealing with groceries. Well, at least to me, I had the worst experience I could ever have. I get to a place and they've got 4 cases of 24 packs of water. They're up there on the third floor. I take the first one up, and all the young teenagers and boys in the house decided not to come down and help me, and I have to go up and down those doing those flights. I quit Instacart. Never again. No more groceries. I say no to people. I say no to groceries. I only say hi to things that are bam. Oh, okay. He said not the grocery. Okay, good. Good. Oh, he said that was 75 for an hour, people. See, look, most people would have been like, man, I'm not doing that. That's 75 bucks for an hour. People, you got to learn when to make your money. There's too many people out here that they follow what someone says all the way too much to where, and what I mean by this, I'm not going to give the people's names, their channels. I'm not here to downgrade people's channel or the work that they're doing or their success or how they made themselves grow. Okay. But when you just scroll down, there's so many channels with this stuff that I scroll down and I'll just click a random one, and then you'll come across some people that are just like, they're telling people like to just close yourself off completely of making money because nobody else does this and no one else will think like that, and just don't do it and waste your time. And I just want people to just know that everything is worth exploring. If you do not explore, you do not know if it works for you at all. Okay, do not shut yourself off before exploring. Just explore it. Just get your feet wet a little bit. I'm never going to tell someone, don't do this, don't do that. Now, what I will say is, from my experience, I tend to do it like this, but to each his own. You want to make sure the next person can go in there and make the right judgment based upon them doing their own thing. Okay, that's exactly what you want to do. So for channels out there that are, people follow people a whole lot, and if you have a pull over your audience like that, just go back and look at the stuff that you're teaching and see if you can ease up on some of that stuff, because some people are on the fence and you don't want people to just be shut off because you're speaking about your market specifically and primarily in most of the things that's going on. You got to think about other markets out there, because another market may be slower, more downtime, things like that, and you may actually have to go ahead and try some of this other stuff. So, just make sure you guys are having everyone, try everything, and if it don't work, it don't work. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. I don't ride a motorcycle because I don't want to ride one. Okay, hopped on one, will never do it again. Will never do it again. I do not trust myself on a motorcycle. Trust myself on two wheels and my legs, not on two wheels and Tim Allen. Nah, not that. Not that. Said regarding low dollar amount orders, I had a $3.50 order I did for less than a mile. It was an older lady that just came from dialysis. See, man, she was hungry and wiped out from dialysis. Live that close, but see, look, that's not a bad order anyway. For the people who sit there, and I watch a lot of videos when they're breaking down all the math on how much the order should be per mile and all this other stuff. $3.50 for less than a mile. You are winning all the way across the board. Can't no one say nothing. The only thing someone will say is, I'm not going to take a $3 order, but she went in and grabbed it, dropped it off that fast to someone who just came back from dialysis. That's switching all that blood and all that stuff. Your body is fatigued and they have to put something in their body. Thank you for doing that. That is a big heart for you. You never know who you will be delivering to. You did a right thing right there. Okay. That is so awesome right there. You see, people, the stuff goes a long way. Doing stuff like that on days when you're like, I'm not going to work today, it might be a bad day. You might actually go out and work that day and nothing but good stuff might happen because you did something like that. You did something that you normally wouldn't do. Said Robert B. Drone said, I was doing the no tip, no trip, but watching your channel and doing customer service, I feel good. See, you're still doing the exact same job. You just now added positivity into your whole experience and your whole aura. So, and this can be applied to anything. Once you add that in, the only thing that's going to happen with positivity is positive. Okay. So, the no tip, no trip, I can see if it's like you accepted a freaking order that's $5 and somehow it's 12 miles. You're like, what? No tip, no trip on this one, but you won't be able to say it until after because you'll see that you didn't get a tip. So then you'll say no tip, no trip. You can't say it in the beginning though. You would have to wait. But you know what I mean? Like once you start just incorporating a little bit more friendliness and customer service into your bag, you pull that out, and everyone that you are sharing that energy with is just gonna keep coming back tenfold. It's gonna ping off you, ping off you, ping off you, ping off there, ping off there. I was in Ramen 369 Sushi today picking up, and I just said, "Can I get a water cup?" And she said, because the other gentleman was making the food, she said, no, give him one of those. Gave me the regular cup because I'm in there all the time. I eat in there all the time. I bring positive energy. I talk to the whole staff. I talk to everyone, and then I shout them out. And now they're having more drivers pick up their orders faster. That's just positive energy all the way around. Now, just imagine, okay. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys see how at the drive-throughs, I'm very nice when I'm pulling up and things like that. When I get there and speak, hello, things like that, just to break down whatever. You just start saying hi nicer, and you'll see that they'll let a little bridge down, and then you are all the way good. The idea is to have a smooth pickup in and out every single time. If you are constantly having bad pickups, then there's something that you need to change. It's not the place you're going into's fault all the time. It's just that the atmosphere where you're going into is already set. If you go in there and throw a wrench in the game, it changes. You know, it's like you alter the wind. You know what I'm saying? Like a change in the weather, and that's all it is. Wind can make everything can alter. One little thing can make the whole room switch, and then it goes into a positive matter. So, just think about that stuff. Just think about that stuff. Say, gotta stay positive with all the BS out there. That is one main thing right there. There is a lot of BS going on out there, people, and a lot of trash talking and things like that, and people talking behind people's backs, and there's a lot of dumb stuff going on. As long as you stay positive, man, I just woosah everything off. I woosah everything off. When I'm driving, I used to have the worst road rage. Doing this job, I used to have the worst road rage. Oh, driving in the city, the worst road rage. And I was almost getting in fights and stuff with people because, I had to learn that when you're driving, you're going to see the most of the idiot drivers. When you're not driving, you see it every now and then, and you can control your road rage. But when you see it happen nonstop, you tend to turn into a different person. So I had to learn how to not have road rage and, start listening to more smooth jazz and positive things when I'm driving, you know what I mean? And got a chance to, if I still had road rage, oh my goodness, I wouldn't have any viewers. Or I might have more viewers because people would want to see me go crazy. Doggies. My doggies want to say hi. Here, Princess, come. No, give me Lovely. Princess was up here last time. Give me Lovely. Give me Lovely. This is Lovely. She's 8 months old. Her and Princess are 8 months old. And Lovely went in the heat. She started bleeding about a month ago, and she is changed. And Princess, let me see Princess. As you see, this is my fatso. Princess, they're sisters, same litter. Princess has not gone in heat at all. But I am looking for a French bulldog or another nice pug. These pugs are nice. Princess and Lovely. You've seen them in about 70 videos. They just sit in the back of the car, and then they'll hop down to the middle console and just sit and just go like this and just look straight at the camera. I don't know how they just know to do that, but that is what they do. I did not train these dogs for that. That's Princess and Lovely. Now, these dogs have gotten me tips. They have gotten me fat tips, okay? When they ride in the car, and let's say it's a house where someone's dog's at the gate or whoop, 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 my dogs put their heads up out the window and start wagging their tails and do all that stuff. And when the owner sees the dog, oh, nice, cute puppies, nice, cute puppies. And then they see that I have their food inside my box, so my dogs and the food are not even in the same element. Nice dogs. How are they in there? Whoop, whoop, whoop. In the internet. And because I'm a dog lover, dog lovers tip dog lovers. That's a whole new world. Now, don't go buy a dog just to buy a puppy and just to have it in your car to get tips, but it could work. Okay, but it could work. Just saying. I didn't buy the dogs for that. It just happens. The dog lovers love to tip dog lovers. Okay. He said, people mostly grateful for us being out at 1 and 4 a.m. Yeah, man. Shoot, that is right there. If you are out, people at 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. and you are delivering to people, industrial areas, man, these people are thankful that people can actually go ahead and bring them food. If you work in a warehouse and it's 2 a.m., okay, and let's say you don't have a car, you spent or you brought in your little cup of noodles, you ate that up on your first break, you're hungry, man, vending machine is out. It's that last tuna sandwich in there that looked like it's rotten, and you are not going to have the bubble guts. So what do? You go on your phone and you order. You get it delivered. He would not get no food if that person was not out there driving. And chances are, the middle of the night, those people like to look out for you because there's no one there. And the drive-thrus are all empty, people. If you drive in the middle of the night, you get the dip. You get the drive not as fast as you want, but you get the dip. There's literally no one on the streets. That's when, Ava, cover your ears. Go in the room, cover your ears. That's when you can actually run a stop sign if there's absolutely no cars. I mean, in little side streets, I didn't want my daughter to hear that because Daddy don't do that, Ava. I don't do that in the middle of the night. People, you can do that in the middle of the night when no one's around. You get to your house is so fast. But the only thing about the middle of the night orders, okay, if there is a mistake with the order, the customer, they don't care. They're going to give you all the bad ratings and stuff, okay? All of them. But you are going to be active, okay? You are going to be active. We got 51 minutes, 28 seconds here. We have been on live, okay? If you have any questions about the Get Upside, if you use Get Upside, okay, you can actually use, I'll show you this here. You can actually link your Get Up, well, not link, you can use your Google. You can use your Google Pay, Apple Pay, and all that stuff. Before, when you would use that, they would have you take a picture of the receipt. But on the receipts, they were not receiving all the information. So some people were not getting their cash back for the orders. Now they have it set so you don't have to do that, okay? So all you would do is, let's see, hurry on up. When you were going to check into a place, okay, I see that the mobile here is 12 cents a gallon. Am I too far away? I'm too far away. So I can't check in. But once you check in, it'll say digital. It'll say digital or whatever card you have. You hit digital. It has you link it to your Google thing. So now all you got to do is use your phone at the pump. Bam, and it goes directly through like you went inside the actual place. Now you do still have to check in. When you pull into the gas station, go on the Get Upside app. It'll check in. It'll bring up the gas station that you are. Hit check in, then go and pay. Just that quick. Okay. After today, I should be at $37. Almost, yeah, $37. I'm at 36 right now, but I have a pending one from today. I went in and threw in about $35 in gas. So it was at I think it was at 19 or 20 cents today. So that is not that bad. So I'll be up at $37. I'm gonna save that up for the whole year for you guys and show you how much I have saved. And then on that day, that's when I'm cashing out. When I show you guys on that day on live, I'm cashing out that day. Okay, I want to show you guys what it's all about. Any questions out there, go ahead and throw them on out there. I am here to answer anything for about 5 to 6 more minutes. I'm going to get a bottle of water really quick and come right back. All right. I want to thank you guys for watching too. Thank you guys for watching. I want to give you guys a lot of this right here, a lot of a lot of hug and thank you guys for doing this and doing this because literally, I don't know how fast channels are supposed to get subscribers and things, but I guess it's doing all right. I'm seeing people with like 85 million subscribers and all this weird stuff. And I'm like, hey man, I'm just trying to get it inch by inch, and you guys have helped me out. And when you just type up on YouTube hot with just the FA, my whole title pops up by itself. So it's cool to actually be when you tell them and they have their phone in their hand and they just type it and it just pops up. That is so cool because you have no idea how many people have asked me to go check their channels out, and they got this weird long name and you have to like really type in the whole long name. And I'm just thankful that if you just type up hot facts, it doesn't even say, you don't even have to type up hot facts with Robert Reese. You just have to type up hot facts and that is it. I appreciate that. If you type up hot facts on Google with videos, it pops up. So also the hashtag hot facts, it's all my stuff. So I'm thankful that you guys are watching the videos, and obviously that this stuff is working because people are loving it. And I thank you guys for that. See, Robert B. Drone said, also today, DoorDash paused me for not accepting 5 orders because they were low. So then I just started taking them all. Yes, and that's what they're doing right now in Memphis. You can only get the $17 an hour, okay, if you can only drop one order in the hour, and you have to have a completion percentage of 80% or higher. If you do not meet those qualifications, you do not qualify for the $17 per active hour. Okay. Yeah, for that reason right there. And then he started accepting all his orders. See, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get it so that you're getting paid and you can take your orders and still make what you're going to make. It's just how many times, if you make your money quick, you'll make it quick. DoorDash might also start letting people just tip after how Uber does all the way together. So if you get there quick, your service is good, they're gonna have to be able to pay the drivers more based upon just let the customer do their thing. Let the customer say, this is how much I want to give personally. Just let them do it, DoorDash. Let them do it. Don't hold these drivers back from making the most they can. Don't hold them back. Don't hold them back, okay? All right, people, we got about 3 more minutes right there. Once again, thank you guys for the love. Share the page. I was trying to figure out how can I get a QR code. Oh, Robert said he's at a 99 acceptance rating, people. He boosted it up. Now he just gonna make that money. Okay, it's sad to say, like the no tip, no trip. People might say like they don't even watch that stuff. It's just on the internet, but you never know who's watching YouTube. And enough no tip, no trips go out there. Different companies are like, nope, we can't have that. If these drivers won't drive, they can't work for our platform. So they're going to be weaning out drivers also. That's what this is all about too. So as long as you're doing it right, you guys are good. Okay. But they will force people to adapt. Everybody has to adapt. No matter what you want to do, to make whatever money you want to make, you have to adapt to whatever it is. You have no choice. Like this gas, we complain, but we are still gonna go to the gas pump and punch in gas. Okay, so I got right now I got $32 last time I recycled with all my cans and plastic bottles. So right now I have one large hefty bag. That one large hefty bag right there, I know how much money is in every single bag by just the size. That's about $8 right there. And I have a quarter of the way of the next one. Once I get 4 or 5 bags, I take them and I recycle those and I throw that money right back in my gas tank so that when I'm driving, I'm not thinking about gas because I just got that for free. When I'm at gas stations and things, I have a bag inside my trunk. When I'm at the little pump inside that trash can right at my pump, when I see the guys that cut trees and stuff like that, they throw all them water bottles in there. I take them all right back out and put them right back in my trunk. Because a lot of the times they have them inside the little black bags anyway. And I just fill up like that. So I just have bags. That's extra gas money. You got to do what you got to do, man, to combat. You got to do what you got to do. Kill them with kindness. Get extra gas money like that. Get these tip alerts, recycle. Do all you got to do. Just don't cheat yourself, okay? Thank you guys for watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and I will see you guys mañana.